Emily, yes. You just look at the way he plays, the way how he performs, and the way how he prepares himself for the big games and also the regular games. He's a guy who's been consistent for the last 10 years, I suppose, and he's an example for all the young players coming up.
Cristiano Ronaldo made his professional debut for Sporting at the 17 years of age, coming on at halftime of a home defeat to Partizan in the UEFA Cup. You could tell he was not fully developed physically, he was tall and thin. Sporting knew they had something special in their hands, but as often happens with young players, there was a fear of mental burnout, plus perhaps a lack of clarity on how to best use him. The focus was on Ronaldo's most obvious skill, speed in open spaces, and ability to beat opponents one-on-one. The rest was all to be discovered. He had played more centrally, at times at youth level, but was used almost exclusively wide in the first team. Most know the story about how Sir Alex Ferguson became determined to sign Ronaldo after he starred in an August 2003 pre-season friendly between Manchester United and Sporting, but United had been tracking him for some time, and as best we can tell, that game didn't pursue Ferguson to sign the 18-year-old as much as it pursued him to take Ronaldo to Old Trafford straight away rather than leave him for a season on loan at Sporting. United got his signature ahead of several other European clubs who had been hot on his tail, including Arsenal, Valencia, Barcelona, Parma, who had a verbal agreement with Sporting. Ronaldo became the focal point of the attack, or rather, because Rooney was also an unorthodox striker rather than a traditional center forward. The pair were the hub of a fluid offense, each reacting to others' movement. Ronaldo began to exploit his aerial ability, scoring 8 league goals over 3 seasons, with his head and vastly outperforming expected goals, which amounted to 3.03 in that time. In 2007-2008, Ronaldo completed his transformation from a tricky winger who sometimes tried to do too much to unrelenting goalscorer and best player in the world. Tevez joined the attack that season and formed an incredibly effective attacking trident with Rooney and Ronaldo. Cristiano finished with a record-equaling 31 Premier League goals, with Tevez on 14 and Rooney on 12. In 2009, Ronaldo would have moved to Real Madrid in the summer of 2008. Instead, he made the switch a year later as a part of perhaps the biggest and most expensive overhaul in history. In addition to his world record fee of $102 million at the time, Ronaldo took responsibility as he had done at United. He led the team in shots and dribbles attempted, and his time was divided quite equally along the attacking front, left, right and center. He finished the campaign with 33 goals, 26 of them were scored in La Liga. Working with Walter Di Salvo, Madrid's fitness coach, Ronaldo developed and embraced an all-encompassing program that covered not just conditioning but also nutrition and sleep. Everything was tracked, from crumbs of food to minutes of recovery. It was during this period that he also bulked up, adding muscle to his frame. His game became more essential, more direct, more functional. His attempted dribbles declined annually from 6.26 in 2009 to 3.93 in 2012. By contrast, his scoring really picked up. Ronaldo averaged 30 goals from open play in the league during Mourinho's 3 season, which eventually he finished the season with 51 goals in 47 games, which won him his second Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo was arguably enjoying the best season of his career in 2013-2014. By the midpoint of La Liga season, he had scored 22 goals, plus another 9 in the Champions League, but lateral tendinitis in his knee flattered up and again would not go away. he missed several weeks in February and April, plus another 3 in May before rushing back for the Champions League final. He insisted upon playing through injury and his production remained consistent, but he was struggling and would continue to do so at the World Cup, where he scored just once as Portugal went out in the group stage. Ronaldo gradually became a de facto center forward, too physically strong for the most fullbacks, but still quick enough against most center defenders. But he moved very much like a center forward when Madrid had the ball. In 2014-2015, Ronaldo scored an amazing number of 48 league goals and 61 overall, including international goals and Champions League goals, which won him his third Ballon d'Or in 2014. 2016, Ronaldo continued with his work and managed to score 51 goals in 48 games, 16 of which were in the Champions League. And after Zinedine Zidane replaced Benitez, Madrid won the Champions League in May 2016. It looked as if Ronaldo's purple patch was set to continue. In 2016, Ronaldo won his fourth Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo finally won a major international tournament when Portugal upset France in the final of Euro 2016, but he was forced to leave after 25 minutes with an injury. The next 2 seasons at Madrid felt as if the club was intent on winning while the window of opportunity was still open. And with a mostly unchanged cast, they reached and won 2 more Champions League finals to make it 3 European Cups in a row, while also finishing top of La Liga in 2016-2017, finishing the 2016-2017 season with 41 goals. In 2017, Ronaldo won his 5th Ballon d'Or. The 2018 season, Ronaldo was a beast. He ended the season with 48 goals in 49 matches. Despite months of negotiations to sign a new Real Madrid contract, on July 10, 2018, Ronaldo signed a 4-year contract with an Italian club, Juventus, after completing a $100 million transfer move. Ronaldo played 3 seasons in Juventus and scored an amazing number of 101 goals and assisted 20 times, before making his return to Old Trafford. His start was phenomenal, everyone loved it, where Ronaldo scored 30 goals in his first comeback season at United. Somehow after that everything went downhill. Ronaldo was getting benched, which forced him to make a move in Saudi Arabia, where he joined Al Nassr. In the first season there, Ronaldo scored 14 goals in 16 matches. Despite being hated for the move, Ronaldo attracted a lot of big names, which made the league more competitive. In 2023-2024 season, Ronaldo has scored 21 goals and assisted 11 times in 23 matches. Could this be another peak season for Ronaldo, or did he make his 2014-2015 season unbeatable? Leave your opinion in the comment section down below.